Hi there, peoples, if you're listening. Right, there we go. I'm trying to work on my achievements today. Italy. I have 14 of 23. Like getting achievements. Good fun. I seem to be missing 9 of them then. The list I looked at on the net for the cities that I appears to be missing, when the ones I've written down, are Ancona, Bari, Bologna, I don't know how to say it, I'm not Italian, Cassino, Firenze, Parma, Suzzara, Taranto, and I'm not sure about Verona. It looks to me like Verona should be on there because the first ones, without Verona, that's only 8, that makes 22, but Verona is quite a big place according to the maps, so I think Verona should have been on there as well. So I'm going to go to Verona first because I haven't done that one. Map. Let's have a look and see. Okay, map view, and you can see the ones I haven't done here. They're all the ones that I just read out. Never tend to run down that side mostly because I've done sort of everything pretty much on that part of the leg of Italy. Except for a little bit up there, but that's not actually in Italy. There's France, there's the border there, down that way, somewhere around there. So Venezia to Verona, I haven't got a job there. I do try and do a job there if I can, to these places. So when I get to one, I'll look to see if there's one to one of the other places I've got to go to. But when I get to Verona, I want to get Verona done first to see if this goes up to 15 of 23. If it does, then I know I've got Verona done. So that's where we're off to. We're off to Verona. It's going to be a free run there because we haven't got a load to take from here. Okay, so here we are. Right, let's go from my garage here. That's a strange garage. It's an old style garage, right? A new one. Parking, braking, sorry. It's a good idea to have that engaged. The vehicle I drive is the. I rather like this vehicle. Let me just show you. There you go. Yeah, I like these rather American-looking trucks. They're great. So it looks nice, and that's a new paint job that's just come out today, and I put it on today. So. I do like chrome. Sorry about that if nobody does like chrome. I do like chrome. Paint pipes look white in the sun. Okay, right, so here we go. Now let's get back to the proper one. Now, I'm not particularly good at truck driving, I can assure you of that. I use a Logitech, I think it's a G90, I don't know. It's only got a 900 turning jobby. Wait a minute, this is a strange garage, this one. Let me have a look. Go outside again, have an outside view. There, there's the entrance there. Okay. Entrance and exit. Right, so go back to one. Yeah. Yeah, I went in the past, I have driven trucks and I've driven Arctics, but I was never very good with the Arctics. I always preferred the fixed. The back never went where I wanted it to go. So actually, this has helped me. I'm a lot better now than I ever used to be when I was driving them for real. Any excuses I've got? Yeah, I got an excuse. I'm 73 years old. You know how us old people love using our age as an excuse. So that's what I've done. Here we come up to a roundabout. Of course, we do know that when we get onto the roundabout, very often vehicles stop when you don't expect them to, and then they keep going. You see, look, that one there, he stopped because I'm coming round now, and he's actually holding everybody up for me, which is rather nice. It saves one driving into the side of me. But I have learnt a way to reduce the amount of times that you actually... he's trying to come up there. I'm sorry, mate, but I'm going that way. Not that one I'm not on. Let's cancel that. All right. Yeah, one of the ways of reducing it on roundabouts I've found, it doesn't completely reduce it, but if you don't signal as you go round a roundabout, it seems to confuse the AI. So they tend to sit behind the give-way line rather than just driving smack into the side of you a lot of the times. But it doesn't always work. But it does work a lot more than it doesn't. So it might be an idea if you want to try that. Okay, going down here to pick up the road to Verona. And it says we can do 70 now, so okay, well we can do that. We can do that. Let's get that up to 17 and we can hit the Okay, well, it looks like we've got to go across now. Looks like we've only got a single road through. Yep. Oh, I hate these single roads through. They're a pain. I don't know anywhere that actually does them. I'll keep off the auto drive for a minute. Okay. A noisy old thing this is. Actually, I had an update this morning, 27th of October. It seems to have got louder. I don't know whether that was an engine update or what. There you are, we're clear there. No, we're not. Yeah, there's one coming. Oh dear. They all stop, don't they? I'm going forward, to hell with it. Otherwise you end up stuck there forever. They won't. That's another problem with the AI. I'd love to see them sort that out so that the AIs actually try and float into the traffic that's going there rather than coming up and giving way. Okay, we're on our way to Verona. Well, on our way now. We're getting onto the dual carriageway here. It's not a far journey. 90 kilometres I've got left to do. We're coming up to a toll gate. Getting the telepass lane. That's a good one. Yep. And we'll go straight through that way. I like that with Italy and France. You've got the telepass. Some of the others you haven't. You've got to stop at, which is a bit of a shame. And here we go. I can come through quite quickly here. There it goes up, and on we go. Now we've got to keep an eye on the, of course, because we've come in on the left lane. Cars have a habit of driving into you coming out of the, I've noticed coming out of the toll gates as well sometimes. Right, we need to move over because we're trying to go to Verona, and this lane might only go, there's a car coming up there, but yeah, we've cut him off. No, it would have been alright there, but you can never trust it, so it's worth moving over, and then you can always go back to it afterwards after checking your mirrors, of course. Yeah, I was saying I used to drive these things, but I could never get those damn trailers to go the right way. I always steered the wrong way, and I'd often get people say, the group I was working with, they'd say, "Hey, do you want me to do you want me to park that for you?" I go, "Oh yeah, if you would, please." So they park it on the on the loading bays, which was really useful. They were so nice to me. Great guys. But when I drove the 22 tonners, I was fine. I didn't manage to bend any of them. But what I did do, later on I was driving buses, I managed to bend a few of them here and there in little places. So, well, I've driven a lot of things in my life. Been a taxi driver as well, that was good fun. Quite a long time. I had my own little taxi business as well then. And here we go, going down the track here. I love the way they've done Italy. It's nice. The trees are a bit more realistic. I mean, there's still a lot of work I think to do on trees and the vegetation. But there again, it eats up processor time. So I suppose it's sort of a trade-off between processor time and updating time as you're driving along. So so you don't. So the less powerful computers that people might have don't suffer too much on the frame rate. I do about 40, 50, 48 or 50. I've got 980 Ti in this. It's a bit under for these days, but I don't fancy replacing it yet. The 1080s are out, have been superseded now as well. So I don't know. You don't know where to stop, do you? But it's not too bad. This frame rate is pretty good. I've got everything turned up quite well. I've got quite a good distance behind me, I can see. The only problem is, of course, they got that sort of rather strange effect of the tunnel back there just gradually disappearing. Okay, we're going off to Verona here, turning off the dual carriageway. Come into a toll gate as well just after we've turned off. So here we go. And as soon as I've discovered Verona, if it has added, I shall go and check and see if it's added that one city that seemed to be missing. and if so, then that means that I've only got to do those others. I might have to drive straight to them, or I might be able to pick up the odd load here and there as well. I've been also doing the German there we go. And here we go. Have we got a telepass? Yes, we have. Put it in this one. That's right. Yeah, that's cool. That's good. This one here. Yay. In we go. There we go. Total £15. God, I wonder how much I've paid to these toll booths. Mind you, I can't complain. I've got 298 million. Shouldn't really complain. It's not chicken feed, really, isn't it? So I'm now in Verona. I haven't quite discovered it yet. I didn't see it come up on the screen yet. I think I'll come up in a minute when I go past the sign. There's Verona there. And I'll see if there's a garage here to buy, of course, because that'll also add to another achievement that I'm aiming for eventually. Well, perhaps I missed it. Oh, there it is. Verona discovered. That's cool. Cool. I can see where that is. Right. Let's see. Escape just for a minute. And map. Let's have a look and see where the garage is here. There's one. Okay, that's where we want to go. Alright then. Okay. I can buy the garage, and that gives me another place I can fast trolley to if I need to. It's not far away. And it also helps towards discovery, of course, because I mean, to get 100% discovery, I think you're going to have to sort of sort out every little bit of grey road there is, including probably the service stations, which I haven't been doing. So that may be my final achievement, to go around Europe, going in every service station and out the other side. And around we go. And coming down. Good. Down to the traffic lights by the looks of it. Beautiful. Nice timing. Nothing coming there, just in case. Don't trust AI drivers. They're a little shit, they are. I'm going into that left-hand lane. Somebody's trying to get in there ahead of me, but I do need to turn left at the next set of traffic lights, so... Yep. Okay. I'd love to see a UK version of this vehicle as well, because I drive sometimes, because I'm in the UK, and I drive sometimes in the UK exclusively for a while. So... a right-hand drive version of this would be nice. Okay, we're coming up towards the garage here. And in we go here. Okay, there we go then. I should be buying that garage now. And enter. Okay. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the next one.